And happy Sunday, my friends. It is 5:15 p.m. on Sunday on January 26, 2025. Well, it's been quite a weekend. Quite a weekend. I bumped into my good friend I've known since I was my 20s, who's very well known in the courthouse and everything and so forth. And yeah, a lot of things have happened the past 24 hours, actually. Um, Firstly, unfortunately, her cancer is back. She's going for cancer treatment, I found out. But it was good to see her again after not seeing her for quite a while. She also moved to a new place, which she thought was safer, but unfortunately, the area is more violent. One, there was a gun shooting incident where the guns and gangs unit was involved with, just down where she moved, just close by, very close by, and she heard the gunshots and everything. So now she's very seriously considering going back, moving out of there. The place was brand new where she moved. Rush job, good place, electronic technology, everything. Um, when the fire alarm goes off, it speaks to you, it talks to you, and everything, all that. Um, the drawers close, like they don't slam, they close and they slow down and close softly. Um, by the front window, the main window, the curtains open and close like blinds by itself electronically. But because she's in her 60s, mid 60s, and I'm in my almost mid 50s, 53, soon be 54, uh, we don't we like the old fashioned curtains and the way things we decorate our place instead of the electronic shutters going up and down, up and down. That's how high tech place she's in right now. Even the shower is electronic. It moves like this and that and that and that and does it by itself electronically, not manually. That's another thing that's pretty high tech for you know for a for a place. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, she moved from bad neighbors to a worse place where there's gun violence, and she is suspicious about another building nearby where Um, unfortunately, Inuit girls tend to traffic in and out, and a lot of people in and out. Much like the old neighbor used to live here, but different. So it's very suspicious activity going on in that building. Prostitution, drug dealing, the same thing that's happened here before, and still is happening in a way a bit, and so forth. So suspicious activity going on in that building as well. Human trafficking, drug trafficking, who knows? And also, when she was here at my place, we came here briefly, um, just to um, just, just to get two pictures for her that she wanted to take and buy off me. Someone knocked on the door and tried to open the door and knocked on my door. So because I've been predarized by people and they all know each other, drugs and all this jazz, who knows, trying to victimize me, target me, and so forth. Well, she's a witness. I even put the do not disturb sign on my door, but they won't stop. They keep coming anyway. It doesn't matter. It won't stop them. But yeah, and she's a witness to that. So we called security, safety services, who happened to be an Inuit gentleman. So I have his card of the incident that happened, which is good to see. And then we called Storm, which is basically a van that protects people of human trafficking, victims who are people who are being predarized by predators trying to target you sexually and stuff like that. So they gave us a taxi trip to go to her place to spend the night there for safety. And even the cat is kind of like disconcerted about all the predarization and all the victimization that's going on ever since the troublemaker moved out. Ever since she moved out, there was prostitution, drugs, and back and forth, back and forth. Since she moved out, it seems like they're all harassing me now. Slander, not slander, but defamation, lies about me. And another scary thing, I heard one of these guys talking to the somebody else on this floor who has a record of violence, and he know who he is. He was talking to this guy. He said, "So how'd it go?" The other guy replied, "She's not a prostitute. Fuck that." So it seems to me these people are deliberately trying to stake out prostitutes or human traffickers or victimize people to make them out to be that and so forth. So something is going on very serious over here too as well, obviously. Now, people who know me, really know full well that I'm very active in the community, have been for many years. But the pederarization of me, it's 10 times worse since the other one moved out. All people used to go there, some people are coming here now. I don't know what kind of lies she's been spraying on me or what kind of game they're playing, but no, I'm not tolerating that anymore. And my friend is a witness. She used to work in the courthouse. She knows most of the lawyers. She knows some of the judges, and she knows my new lawyer right now, which is kind of hilarious. Kind of hilarious coincidence. But yeah, um, yeah, the violence against Indigenous women, the racism, the victimization, and predarization of us is just ongoing, and so forth. That's the thing. Yeah, it's very, very bad out there. 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it was safe to walk at night around this area without any fear of anyone trying to come at you. Now you can't even go out at night with all the violence against Indigenous people, women in general. Um, it's like it's just not safe anymore. It's not the same. Violence is up there galore. Human traffickers out there, drug trafficking, violence, general violence. Uh, it's just crazy. And that is the main thing that is really concerning me and concerning all of us. Unfortunately, we just found out just about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, that her old neighbor was checked into the hospital this morning for something, suddenly, very ill. I don't know, the other neighbors have a flu or something. I'm not sure. We're not sure exactly what happened with her, but she's going to go down to the hospital tomorrow and see if she's okay. Another Indigenous woman who suddenly fell ill and is in the hospital. Something happened. I'm not sure what. But yeah, I hope she's going to be okay. I don't know her that well as much as my friend does because they were next door neighbors. So my friend is going to see in the hospital if she's okay. Hope she will be okay. Prayers there for her. That's the main thing. And yeah. Um, Amazing I didn't palm my phone yet, so I'm very proud of myself. There's my new screensaver. The wolf with the, that's very nice. We want to choose a screensaver there, but yeah, I like it. It's been quiet. I don't know who that was knocking the door, but I have a witness. They actually tried to fiddle at the door and try to come in, and then knocking. But yeah, it's very disconcerting, and I'm going to try to get emergency transfer out of here ASAP. And my friend is now. She wants to move out there with the shooting that happened and the other building with all the in and out traffic there. Must really happened here with that troublemaker who moved out. In and out traffic, suspicious activity, duh, prostitution, drug trafficking, duh. Although drug trafficking, they don't stay long. 5-10 minutes, in and out, or 2 minutes to grab the stuff and leave again. Even a few seconds if they open the door and grab something and leave right away. That's the thing. That's a drug deal. Prostitution or human trafficking, it takes maybe about more than half an hour for them to leave and everything. Half an hour or 20 minutes, depending on the person and so forth. So human trafficking and drug trafficking can be very different, but you have to use your head. A drug deal usually takes a few seconds to 5 minutes, depending on whatever they're getting. Prostitution, human trafficking, in and out traffic, they're gone for half an hour, 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, an hour. Then they leave. It depends, and you have to be wary and be observant about suspicious activity like that. That's the thing. But human traffickers are out there, human trafficking's out there, predators out there trying to recruit for new prostitutes. Start them with defamation, victimization, and they keep harassing you, and so forth. And that's step one for some of them. But I'm going to keep fighting. I have a witness. My friend works in the courthouse, and so forth. And I've been dealing with this for years and years and years and years. Nothing been done about these troublemakers. But yeah, hang on, I just got an email. Throws out. Oh, never mind. I'll check that later. Yeah. It's just getting worse and worse and worse for Indigenous people, and so forth. Very, very bad. The violence against us, the victimization, human traffickers, drug trafficking, murder, missing Indigenous women, violence against us is up there galore. Gangs coming out more, drugs, and gangs can recruit people to various ways. I actually was reading through all the gangs in Ontario and Quebec. Oh God, a decade ago. All the names of all the gang member names. I was just studying. I was bored, so I was studying all the gang members, all the gang names in Ontario and Quebec. And believe me, the police know about them. So there's generally a list of all the gang members, well, gang names in Ontario and Quebec. And believe me, there are a lot. Probably new ones being born now since past decades. Probably new ones, of course. They're starting to get known by police and named in the gang directory, as you might say. But yeah, there was all these gang members and gang member names Ontario and Quebec. And it's probably new ones too, probably, obviously. The past decade, I imagine there's probably about 10 years. 1, 2, 3. Let's say people in the 20s been recruited in the past 10 years. Maybe active recruiting, obviously. Past 10 years, I say maybe, I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm just trying to think. Let's say six. Let's say 12 a year. No. Maybe 10 a year in Ottawa alone. Ottawa alone, let's say maybe 10 a year. No, not that much. 6 a year. 6 times 10, that's 60 new gang members in a decade. So 6 a year, let's say 6 new gangs are made in a year. Even 5 a year. Let's just say that. For safety's sakes, because they're careful, maybe let's say 3 a year. 3 times 10 is 30. So that means it's 30 new gangs. 6 times 10 is 60 in a decade in Ontario alone. Quebec and Ontario, there's probably over 100 new gangs in the past decade, probably. 60 to 100 at least, at least think about it. It's kind of disconcerting, hence the violence going up. It's been better a decade ago. Now it's getting worse. So the gangs are going up there too. Criminal activity, recruiting. No wonder it's getting worse. No wonder. Yeah, it's very interesting. Red-edged savage. It's hard to get away from them when they're living in your building and targeting you. What can you do? It'd be really cool to live right by a police station or something like that. There's some buildings around there. That'd be really cool. Or something, I don't know. But this place is getting really bad. Really bad. Yeah. And My friend moved to brand new place, all high tech stuff and everything, but built too fast. It's a brand new place, but built too fast because some of the things they were rush job to build the place, rush job to interior the place too, and obviously places are not well um, fortified as things have fallen apart already. She said, and I saw that rush job. These houses get up too fast. Rush job, a lot of problems with it. That is the problem. She wants to move out of there with the gun shooting that happened just down the street from her, and the other place where all other suspicious activities happening. A bunch of people going in and out suspiciously, too many times. So yeah, she wants to get out of there. She's moved there. She wants to get out of there. Forget the high class newly built house. Not worth it. So yeah, just keep your eyes out for suspicious activity, and home takeovers are very going up there too. For instance, immigrant woman who used to come to community breakfast all the time. The last time I saw her was with this girl who terrorized everybody, screaming at people, drug problem, staying up all night, drugs obviously, duh. Going off all these people, group of people in a car at night, all over the place. Very suspicious. I don't know. Who knows what's going on there? That's the last time I saw her with these people. She doesn't come to community breakfast either. I don't know. Not anymore. Go figure. Something going on with that picture. Hopefully, no home takeover there or anything or whatever. She has a kid. Unless she moved out and got a transfer right away. Good for her. I hope God she did. Because maybe she was being targeted too as well. Who knows? These predators target indigenous people and new immigrants. That's the thing. Because immigrants don't know about the predators and how they can target you. So the immigrants can be a big target, especially if you have no husband. The single ones with a single kid, those are the target of the predators and so forth. So that's another thing. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we're talking in the breakfast community. There's some good ones there. And we agree one of them was getting violent, getting throwing knives and so forth. He stopped since then. But since his probation is over, good behavior, now he's starting to get bad again. He's quiet now in the past week at least. No more throwing knives. But last night, I don't know. I wasn't here. I was at my friend's place. And someone knocked on my door and tried to open the door and everything. So, yeah. Please do not disturb does not work on your door. They keep coming anyway. Unbelievable. And that guy talking to the other guy saying, oh, she's not a prostitute. Fuck that. Like, the predators. It sounds like, we got to stop these predators from making this place a drug haven or a brothel. No, no prostitution, no drugs, no violence. And there was a bloody bloodbath a month ago or so, with there's blood all over the lobby, big fight, and so forth, violence and everything. Lucky she didn't die. I thought someone got stabbed or something, but I never seen so much blood in the lobby. Like I saw some blood streaks in the wall going toward my door, but I didn't hear anything. None of us heard a fight. And I think I know who's the wise guy who's probably went down, put blood and streaked around the walls toward my place. And I think I know who did that. Try to give me a threat? No. Because we none of us heard any noise in the hallway here. We saw bloodbath in the lobby, and there was some blood streaks along the wall going to my place. Someone must have did that in warning to warn me that I might be next or something. Or is that a threat? Another time I came home one day, there was a newspaper outside my door that was burned in cinder like someone put in fire. I was so tired. I didn't think anything. I was exhausted. I was so tired. I was kind of dizzy and I was just exhausted. I saw this paper right in front of my door. It was burned from the middle. I'm like, what the F is this? And I'm so tired. Like, fuck that. I picked up and kicked it away. Like, fuck, I'm too tired to care about that. I was too tired to care about pets and everything. And I just kind of calmed out and fell asleep. I was just not feeling well. I was so exhausted. And then I thought about the next day, like, wait a minute. Is that another threat intended toward me? Is that a threat toward me? Leaving a paper that's burned in the middle in front of my door? What was that? It was disconcerting after. The blood's toward my door. And then right where my neighbors, my across my neighbor, it looked like someone just had a knife stabbed right there. Maybe someone new moving in, but I don't think no one moved in that area. Well, yeah, maybe it could have been a furniture that hit it, maybe. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. It's like death threats or threats and warnings or messages, I don't know, from these troublemakers, these violent people who are involved in drugs and prostitution and possibly human trafficking. Who knows? But something is definitely going on. And yeah, they're probably surprised I'm upon my phone. They think they can get away with it, huh? No, 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 no. They can lie all they want. And I'm going to upload a video when I was coming home to make sure things were safe, to make sure I was safe. I came home, I used to take the stairwell up. There was a suspicious person right there in the stairwell looking at me. I was pretending to be in my phone, just looking at my phone. I kind of moved toward him, pretending to look at my phone, but not looking at him. And I managed to get his picture. Someone suspicious in the stairwell looking at me, like glaring at me, looking at me, like he was waiting for me. Next day, there was a cigarette there. Now, if you're waiting for a pizza or something, waiting in the lobby, why was someone in the stairwell there? And why was he glaring right at me? That's another suspicious thing, too, as well. And I shall upload that video, too, because I have it here. And so forth. Let's check another YouTuber who got a call from someone we haven't seen for a long time. Huh. He came back, he reemerged. Another YouTuber, heard from another YouTuber we haven't seen for a while. Many years, quite a few years. Huh, I gotta check that out later. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, that's about it. Take care, stay safe, make witch, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you had a good weekend, everybody. And yeah. Just be careful. The world's not the same like it was 10 years ago. And I love you guys. Take care, make witch. And tomorrow's the day of a new day. Talk to you soon.